Good morning, people. It's around 10:30 a.m. on Thursday, June 11th, 2015. Here is the satellite weather report and the radar, and we're moving you right into Arizona. There you can still see the leftover chemtrailing and cloudoids from that mess that they made over the last couple days. Now let me back it off to show you the whole picture. You can almost see that the jet stream is no longer existent. They make their own stream. Let me just push it in here. You can see where these chemtrails are being pushed through Oklahoma, Missouri upward, in through Illinois, Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, and Michigan. You can see how they're doing that. Up here, look at these trails bringing it through here. They're spraying that right through, bringing it in through those southern provinces of Canada, a little bit of Washington. Let me back it off a little bit so you can see some more. The mess in Florida, oh my God. Look at, for some reason, they like to continue to do that Gulf of Mexico thing. I don't have any information on yet, but if I do, you guys will be first to know. You can see how they're swirling that, just turning that chemtrails up through that East Coast, and then swirling it back into Canada so it falls back on itself. They're making their own storms, people. It's pretty obvious to what they're doing. Even with their filters that take out the chemtrails, we can still see the chemtrails on this radar report. We already know, they've already admitted, weather channels and weather reporters have already said they've got software to remove the chemtrail activity from the radar. But we seem to think we have a clue here. We can still see through it. So it's been holding true. We'll go outside and show you what we got. Well, here you have it, people. This is what's left over from the manufactured climate, if you want to call it that. You can see all the effects here. It's all fake. Cloudoids. There's jets up here. I don't see them spraying, but they're making a lot of noise. Probably spraying over top of this, but you saw the weather report. Really not much to document. So we'll be back later. A little soot already falling from the depth of those. But I do want to mention last night. I was out last night, and don't fool yourself. They're spraying all night, just about everywhere. They just keep on spraying. Go look for yourself. You can see them. They're real low. They've got white and red and white lights that blink, and you can see the plume. If there's some sunlight out there, you can see the plume coming out of there. They're still gridding it. Well, it's about 4:15 Arizona time. We just got nothing but just parts of the grid still lingering. You can see it's already black opposite the sun. And the white that you see is still getting a reflection of the sun. That's why it's still white. Meteorologists need to go to school on this, because everything in your mainstream media is just a freaking lie. And you should educate them. That's why you can never call them. They don't have local phone numbers. You can email them. They won't return your email, because they know they're reading the government script. Look at this shit. Come on. All right, it's getting close to 6 o'clock. I just finished my workout, and I'm looking up at the cloudoid formation in the grid, and I happen to come across this. Orange peely, I don't know what you'd call it. Fluffed. It just doesn't look right, especially right in there. But anyway, you say, oh, well, I'm making things up. Well, really, I'm not. As I pan over here, if you look real close, you can see 2 rails in there or something. A couple of lines. See those lines right there? Look how perfectly that is made in there. Wow. Something to think about. As I pan over here, you can see the grid. Here's some more orange peel over here. See the orange peel? Let me focus it in for you so you can get a good look. Clouds don't orange peel. I'm sorry. They don't orange peel like that. So I keep panning around. You can see the black soot on the bottom of that bomb ready to fall. Maybe Medusa will show her face tonight. I don't know. But we're going to keep an eye on this. Look back in here. We got some fin work. Look real close and you can see the fins. Check out the fin work. So you know they're blasting some type of frequencies back there. See the fins? Uh-huh. So we know they're blasting some kind of frequencies. And there's a bunch of wisps back there. We'll be back later to show you what happens. At 7 o'clock, I'm looking straight up in the sky, right on top of the roof here.
And you can see how the sky is cleared out, but you can still see the soot in the sky. Sky is gray. Grid still left over there. That's in the northern sky, but we'll be back to show you more. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fain YouTube channel, bringing you grid work for Thursday, June 11th. And you saw the weather report. There wasn't much to document, but we do have a little bit of a surprise over here as we go into that northeastern sector. It's the return of the black Medusa. They'll all be black by the end of the night. Look at that, coming right at me. It's already starting, the tentacles are starting to come off the side as it plagues our earth with all the soot. Medusa's counterpart way in the background there, laying there, so they got their own Medusa over there in Sedona. Some cartoon cloudoids stuck in that gray soot on the bottom on the eastern horizon. We got a chemical glow and still reflecting off the fulcrum point of the sun. That should all be blue. That should all be blue, and it's not. And then over heading toward Phoenix, and now it looked like hitting Prescott. Another Medusa. Doesn't look like a Medusa coming in this way, but from their perspective on the other side of the mountain, it would look like that. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. I got this in the sky. I always thought it was a space station, but I'm going to put it on full zoom and just let it focus in and see what it is. Look at that. Wow, it's incredible. I'm gonna see if I can double my power. All right, here we go again. Let's see what you got for us. Getting grainy. I have no idea. I can speculate. Wow. Amazing. You back it off. Wow. Whoa. Now I'm going to check this out. There's another one right there. Lost him. There he is. See what I can get out of this guy. No, just too grainy. I'll let it go. Something's out there. This is the year. Here we go again. Let's see what we can. Let's see what we can get out of this. Wow, looks like a Taurus. You can see the sacred geometry inside the thing. Look at it, changed shape. Wow. Look at that. My God. Look at the sacred geometry to that thing. That's in our sky, folks, right now. Look at that. That ain't no friggin' space station. Wow, man, I wonder if I'm the only one with this coverage. Let me back it off. There's a counterpart up there, too. Job, I got it again. Now I'm doing the counterpart. Turn that light out. Yeah. Dude, this has got sacred geometry to it too. My God, wow. What is going on in our skies? No wonder they want to keep it plumed. There's two of them. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to go back on the big one. This big one's unbelievable. Let me see if I can reduplicate what I had. You can see the torus. You can see the sacred geometry. Look at that. It's changing shape as we look. Wow, this is amazing footage. Forget about the chemtrails. Look at this. Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is. Let me try this again. It's getting dark. Eventually I'm not going to be able to bring this footage in. Look at that. There it is. Look at the sacred geometry to that. What is that? Now it's back to that form again. Wow. What the hell? Joe Clyda with a little extra bonus for you tonight. Unbelievable footage.